America's political atmosphere is heating up once again. From economic promises in North Carolina to renewed controversy over the Jeffrey Epstein files, two major developments are dominating U.S. political headlines today. Former President Donald Trump is pushing a strong economic message, focusing on jobs, inflation, and growth, while Democrats are raising serious questions about transparency surrounding the partial release of Epstein-related documents. What does all of this mean for American politics, public trust, and the road ahead? Let's break it down. Former President Donald Trump recently addressed supporters in North Carolina, delivering a speech heavily focused on the U.S. economy. The key themes were familiar but strategically important: job creation, inflation control, economic strength, criticism of current economic policies. North Carolina is not just another state. It's a critical political battleground. Historically, it has played a major role in shaping national election outcomes, making Trump's appearance their calculated move. By emphasizing economic issues, Trump is tapping into concerns that affect everyday Americans: rising prices, cost of living, and job security. Although the 2026 elections are still some time away, Trump's speech reflected a broader political strategy. Economic messaging has long been one of his strongest political tools. During his address, Trump positioned himself as a leader who understands middle-class struggles, business concerns, manufacturing and employment issues. By focusing on inflation and job creation, Trump is attempting to reconnect with voters who prioritize financial stability over ideological debates. Analysts suggest this approach is designed to reinforce his economic legacy, regain undecided voters, shape public perception early. Whether or not this marks a formal campaign push, the tone strongly suggests long-term political positioning. Reactions to Trump's speech were divided, largely along political lines. Supporters praised his focus on economic issues, arguing that inflation and job growth remain top concerns for American families. Critics, however, questioned the accuracy of economic comparisons, the feasibility of proposed solutions, the political timing of the speech. Major media outlets highlighted the speech as a signal that Trump remains a dominant figure in U.S. politics, regardless of ongoing controversies. While Trump's economic message dominated one side of the news cycle, another politically sensitive issue resurfaced: the Jeffrey Epstein files. Recent partial releases of documents connected to Epstein have sparked renewed debate and political tension. Democrats and transparency advocates argue that the release is incomplete. Key information remains withheld. Delays undermine public trust. They claim the public deserves full disclosure, especially given Epstein's connections to powerful individuals. Jeffrey Epstein's case remains one of the most controversial and sensitive legal scandals in modern American history. The reason it continues to draw attention is simple: unanswered questions, high-profile connections, concerns over accountability. The partial release of documents has reignited suspicions that not all facts are being made public. Democrats have accused authorities of slow-walking transparency, while officials insist that legal and privacy concerns limit what can be released. The Epstein controversy has once again raised a broader issue: trust in institutions. For many Americans, the question isn't just about Epstein. It's about whether powerful individuals are held to the same standards as everyone else. Political analysts warn that continued delays fuel conspiracy theories. Partial transparency damages credibility. The issue may be weaponized politically. Both parties risk losing public confidence if the matter is not handled with clarity and openness. At first glance, Trump's economic speech and the Epstein files controversy may seem unrelated, but politically, they intersect. Economic messaging helps shift public focus toward jobs, inflation, financial stability. Meanwhile, controversies like Epstein's case highlight institutional trust issues, accountability concerns, political division. Together, they reflect a deeply polarized political environment where economic anxiety and mistrust coexist. Looking ahead, Trump is expected to continue economic-focused appearances. Democrats are likely to push for further transparency, Media scrutiny will intensify on both fronts. As the political landscape evolves, these developments could influence voter sentiment. Party strategies. National discourse today's U.S. political headlines reveal two powerful forces shaping America's future: economic uncertainty and public demand for transparency. Trump's economic push in North Carolina signals that financial issues remain central to political strategy, while the Epstein files controversy underscores ongoing struggles with trust and accountability. One thing is clear: American politics is far from quiet, and these stories are far from over. Stay informed, stay critical, and stay engaged.